is having issues with pressure.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to fix that, Sam.
Are we?
Yes, because that's what we're here for. It Skullgirls. Is the stream on?
Skullgirls?
I don't want to check because this new Twitch is awful.
Is it?
It's so bright.
That's fine. I wanted to die in my eyes anyway. My eyes wanted to like get rid of all the brightness, you know.
Okay, cool. Stream is live.
As far as you're aware.
I clicked on it.
Doesn't mean anything sometimes.
I got it. Hold up. Your boy is having some issues. Oh, is it just Steam? Everything sounds good so far? Good. I'm joined today by my two co-hosts, Sam and Sam's TV.
Yeah, I know, it's great. It's fun time and everything. So, hold on, people can hear me okay then?
Yeah. Yeah, Steam's down. We're just gonna kind of hang out and hope it fixes. I think that's the plan. Or we'll try to find a workaround. But so here's the story, right? I don't have music on. Yeah, unable to participate this week due to my internet being down. Okay, yeah. Cino123, hello. Okay, I fixed that thing. I should turn music on because I haven't done that yet.
What like in-game music are you talking about? Oh, okay.
Right. Okay, we're gonna hang out in training room because there's still a stream on, I guess.
The masters must be entertained and only
It just works.
Suffice.
Yeah, so while we wait for Steam for a second, yeah, they make stuffed Twizzlers. It's like stuffed with some kind of like sugar paste. It's weird.
Why?
Because when I'm eating a Twizzler, I'm like, man, I just wish this was more like a Twinkie.
And you know.
Yeah.
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 I'm so ready for this.
Good. Hi, welcome to the stream where we hang out until this comes back up. Maybe they know that CEOTAKU is coming soon, and they're just like, man, we're just gonna make so Steam doesn't work so everybody has to watch CEOTAKU. Speaking of, go watch CEOTAKU. Top 8 is being streamed tomorrow at time.
Yeah.
I don't know what that time is, but it's tomorrow. And good old Crank is gonna be commentating top 8. So, you know, we can go show him love and junk.
The one, the only, the Crank machine.
I don't know who he's doing it with, but I know he's there.
I
want to say it's
don't think
Peanuts.
he actually ever mentioned who he was doing it with.
I think it's Peanuts. Could be wrong. 10:30 a.m. EST. I'm good at translating that one because that's where I'm at.
That's 3 p.m.
Wow, that's really early.
Yeah.
All right.
It's super early.
Yeah, that's pretty early. I'm used to everything being in the evening.
Yeah. Where is CEOTAKU?
Florida. Which is EST.
Okay.
We're getting reports that Steam is slowly coming back up. which is good.
But only very slowly. It's like crawling a little bit. It's like having a bit on its belly. It's a bit.
We're something is happening. Something's happening. That's where we're at right now.
I'm doing a sound test of my voice, so you know, heck you, Penny.
It's already. I haven't changed anything. It's still fine. I've never changed it. Nothing has ever been changed. It's still fine. Still fine.
I'm making sure you.
I can hear myself in your heckin' echo.
It's because I've got it turned up. Hold on a second.
It's fine. He keeps deafening. This guy sucks. I want a new co-host. Now taking applications.
Alright, okay, it's good.
Wow, isn't that weird that it's good?
I had to.
It doesn't change, Sam!
I don't care.
Well, if Steam doesn't come up in a reasonable amount of time, we're maybe just do like a discount question and answer stream. I know we've done that once before. But hopefully Steam comes back up because I wanna watch Skullgirls.
Do you?
Yes, I love watching Skullgirls. It's heckin' good. This is the for anyone that this is their first fighting games. This is the game with the most spaghetti that you will ever play. Things just happen in this game, and you just. It's a skill to just roll with it. There's no other game like it. It's just sometimes Skullgirls happens. It's amazing. Yeah, Steam's not doing too well.
Yeah, my Steam's still not up.
Somebody just linked the Steam status. It's borked. 0% up rate.
0%. It's kind of just having to lie down, you know?
Does Steam support have, like, Twitter? What are they saying? Absolutely nothing. Actually, their last tweet was in 2017.
Yeah, they don't tweet. They give up on tweeting, like...
Okay, so we're not using that one, apparently. What about, like, the actual Steam account? No, they don't care either.
Steam shrug.
It's actually, Steam's like just gone now. Everybody at Steam left.
Finally.
This is good.
Just like Artifact was a complete failure, we're just leaving. It's over. It's time to go for it.
This is. It wouldn't be Get Great if something didn't break. Really.
Yeah.
We're slightly late, but not all that late in comparison. So something else had to go wrong.
We have to be slightly more later, and then the team will be like, "Alright, Get Great's fine now."
Yeah. How can I Get Great without Steam ready to Get Great? It's very possible we just end up doing a discount question and answer kind of thing. But Delphi missed you. Delphi missed you.
Artifact 2 doesn't spoil the shut things.
Are they actually making an Artifact 2? I'm gonna be upset if they are.
No.
I'm gonna be upset.
No, that's code to the Underlords.
Saga was asking me for Underlords today. Is there a patch or something?
He was asking me. He was asking me earlier. I think he just wanted to play it.
Alright, go play TFT, you heck.
I had to tell him no because Armello was meant to happen, and then I was ducked.
I told him no because I was asleep, so I didn't even tell him no.
Yeah, yeah, and then I told him, no because I went to sleep.
Somebody imitated Robo's level 3 on the Steam servers. That's what I like. We'll give it a few more minutes, and then we'll start doing a question and answer kind of thing. And then if the Steam comes back up during that, we can do it.
Do the thing.
But in the meantime, I will once again say, go watch CEOTAKU tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. EST. We have Get Great representation on the caster's bench. And it's cool as heck, and I'm actually so happy for him.
And he's gonna shout out Kenji's SoundCloud.
Yeah, we're gonna get Kenji's SoundCloud shouted out. He's got one song on it. It's awesome. I've still not listened to it, but I'm sure it's good. They're gonna sleep in on Sundays. Yeah, with that. That's actually so early. I think I've always seen it in the evening. So, yeah, Skullgirls. Yay. We're winning.
Do you like Parasol?
I do, in fact.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay, Sam, I'm gonna need you to take over for a few minutes.
Me?
Yeah, I have a thing I need to go do real quick.
Okay. Hello, friends. It's not a PowerPoint presentation because Penny keeps out-tabbing, so she does. So therefore, it freezes the game. Fuck. It's because she's away at the moment. So she is, and she's the host, so I can't do much. Oh, Flappy Fighter looks amazing. Is that the one where it's just like reused with like Flappy Bird heads on their body? I think he's planning on adding like more characters to that, so he is. How would you recommend going about building Flappy Birds with Ryu bandanas? Yeah, but they're still on like Ryu bodies, so they are thought. How would you recommend going about building a combo designed for reset? The combo stuff resetting, that's a Penny thing, so wait till she gets back. I'm not very good at resets personally. Nah, there's never going to be a Dragon Ball Z Fighters Get Great, not as far as I'm aware of. Kenji might do it because he loves Dragon Ball's fighters. But I don't, because that thing has blue Goku in it, and heck that. It's not fun at all. Yeah, I know, it's dumb. 6 Gokus, it's stupid. I can't wait for the second Broly.
I've returned.
Welcome back. We were getting a question earlier, but I wasn't too sure on the answer.
Mm-hmm.
So, which was Delph was asking, how would you recommend going about building a combo designed for reset?
Okay, my first response is that you're thinking about it the wrong way around. So you don't really want to have a combo designed for resets. You more want resets designed for your routes, if that makes any sense. So I know, for example, on Parasol, I know if I'm doing a jumping move and I go into Spiral Flare, that means at any point I can fast fall for a low. So that means in any route where I have a crouch hard punch, I'm allowed to go for the fast fall. I'm not saying I use this combo because of the fast fall. I'm saying I can use the fast fall for the combo, if that makes any sense. it's less about knowing what reset options your combo has, and more just knowing reset options and working them into existing things. Is this making any sense? Help?
No, that makes sense.
Does it?
It's like yeah, it's like, oh, like let's say you have your B&B, right? You just put in that reset and at a good spot in your B&B if it has one.
Yeah, so I know whenever I restand them, I have the option to go overhead or low. So any combo where I get a restand could be off that for an overhead, could be just off a normal tier because they're still just on the ground, could be a knockdown into, I do it in the corner, could be a knockdown. You're not supposed to burst! Don't do it. So you get a knockdown, you get the restand, and then you can go for overhead low. It's less about knowing where the reset goes and more about just understanding it. So you can put it in everything. Rip Stream. Oh, Steam. I can't read. Yeah, Steam is still dead. I would have played the heck out of Melee if it did that.
Hi, is Steam still dead?
Any resources for good block strings for characters? Not particularly, because in this game, block strings don't really exist. For the reason of... Hold on, I'm gonna... There's... What am I doing? What am I doing? I didn't need to go back to character select. I'm throwing.
You're amazing, Penny. You're doing it.
So let me show... So I'm going to record Parasol just doing a what would be a block string. And I'm going to... What am I doing?
The difference between them is block string is like it keeps going while you're blocking and you can't really push anything. A combo is you're being hit. Yeah,
block strings on block, combos are on hit. But the reason block strings aren't good in this game is because if I commit to the block string, because the option of PBGC exists, you get full combo punishes if they ever try to commit to it. Which is, you know, terrifying. So instead of going for block strings in this game, you'll do something like, hold up. What am I trying to do? What am I doing? I haven't used this training room in so long. There it is. So instead of doing an actual, like, full-on block string where I'm doing something like this, I would rather instead go for, like, the lights and then go for a mix-up. So they can't push me out and hit me, but I'm still going to stop them from blocking. And a lot of the times, because of the nature of this game, like this reset, if they block that tier, I'm still plus, so it doesn't even matter if they guess right, because I still get to do things. Now you can start doing dumb things. How would you go about learning resets to fit into combos? Oh yeah, no, if you're doing a block string, normally you don't go past lights. It's kind of character dependent. Like you saw in Parasol, I'm doing strings of the tier, and that's because this tier is plus on block. So that means I can do heavies and be fine, but on most characters, you don't want to go past lights. In terms of how to learn resets, I learned all my resets from watching VODs of tournaments and slowing them down every time I saw a reset. Some of them are just universal, like that knockdown I was showing into a restand. That's every character. In this game, any 2 hits will restand you, so you can go overhead or low or throw or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I do that with, just to give an example of another character, I do that with Big Band, where, like, I do, like, 2 light punches when they're falling, and that will restand them, then I go in the crouching, like get them low.
Mm-hmm. Also, things like crouch light punch into throw is always a tick throw, something like that. If you're playing an IED character, then anytime they ever block anything, you have a 50-50 between overhead and low. But the actual, like, character-dependent, like, resets, you either... If you're still new, and you don't want to, like, create them, Watch through VODs, watch through tutorials on YouTube. They have a lot of good information. Depending on your character, there might be a guide for it. Like Rabble has a great Bayo guide, Pleasure has a great Eliza guide. I think there's a
Penny has a
squiggly.
good Parasol guide. Penny has a good Parasol guide. Heck, you can type in. You can type. To get some of those.
Is that even the right guide, or is that just the video? For...
I can't remember.
That's not the full-on guide, but that is resets and junk, so that's fine. Yeah, the SNES JW. This game is very deep. This game is extremely deep. And the cool part of it, I'll get to your question in a second, Cino, but the cool stuff about stealing things is if you steal things that people don't watch, people just start saying you heckin' do it. This combo right here, I've been doing this since day one Parasol. I've never seen anyone else do it, really. But I stole that from Sonic. And now it's just like a thing. This reset too, I stole from Sonic. That. This game's all about stealing. It's like being an artist. Everything's just stealing. Yeah, no, Steam's dead. I stole that reset. Steal all my resets. My resets are gross. Steal the bike guy reset. I love it. When it comes to dealing with zoning, there's different kinds of zoning in this game. So, like, Parasol zoning has... Oops. Nope, stop doing that. So Parasol zoning is kind of annoying. But the way to deal with it is not to jump forward on the two tiers. It's jump forward after the one. It's kind of character specific. You don't want to block the second tier. Things like Robo zoning is really committal. Robo's going to be throwing beams out whenever she thinks you're going to move. So that becomes a mind game of you have to bait out the lasers and make them whiff. If she's just doing like L laser over and over, then you can just hold up forward and be fine pretty much. But, good Robos will try to stop your movement with it, and that just becomes a mind game. Peacock specifically is where people struggle though, when it comes to zoning. What's a good... Parasol's a good one.
Peacock is so, like... It's been said multiple times, Peacock is like considered like one of the barriers for new players just because how the heck did you deal with all
Peacock
that
is just so gross. I did a shot, whatever, it's fine. So this zoning right here, this is the worst thing ever. You just have to hold this.
I love it. It feels like as a Peacock player, that feels really satisfying.
Yeah, it's actually fun as heck to do, and especially like as Parasol, this sucks because she doesn't have a dash or a double jump. But the way to do it is there's a gap in between the stand hard punch and the item drop. The assist is what makes it even hard. With that assist, it's so much harder to do anything about. But there's a few spots where you can actually weave in. So like if she's doing this. The first fireball, and then the two planes, there's a gap where you can dash forward and then jump over the ground bomb, and the plane will whiff, and you'll jump over the bomb. That's a really big gap to get through. And the other one is the gap between stand hard punch and item drop. After that, there's a slight... She kind of has a break in her zoning after item drop, where there's nothing on screen. And you
also,
can move.
Dry trap. You say that, but like, if the Peacock's good, they'll hit you with all the projectiles, and your armor won't matter.
Yeah, armor doesn't beat Peacock, unfortunately. Yeah.
If the Peacock's good.
And she can also just Argus on reaction, which also beats SSJ, unfortunately.
And heavy brass.
But some characters have like specific things they can do. Like Parasol wants to trade snipe with a projectile, so she can just dash up and get a combo. You know, some characters have specific things about that. Not bad, but you know, you can kind of see it. Yeah, Deflector's another good one. Fuko has BFF, that's pretty good. Hello?
Eliza's boat.
Yeah, boat. I'm on a boat. That's good.
On a boat.
Even like Peacock can just... Oh, you're zoning me. Okay, I'll just teleport behind you. You have to be careful because of the car, but...
Yeah.
You know, after the car comes
and,
out.
If you time it right, doubles car super can get through it.
Yeah, that's a little bit scary though. So,
Yeah.
for things like supers... I'll show this off too, just because, you know, Steam's down and I have time to talk about it. Where's double on the second? There she is. Okay. Peacock. I did this the wrong way around. Hold up. I need this to be Peacock, and I need this to be double. Peacock mirrors are hilarious. It's just... nobody even zones anymore in Peacock mirrors. You just do this hacking move. This move normally sucks really badly because of the recovery, but it's really good at getting through Peacock zoning too. So it's just kind of this over and over again. But yeah, the scary thing about doing this is... How do I... No, stop. You don't get to zone. So that car is invuln and comes out behind Peacock, which means it's really good at getting through... Sorry, my brain exploded. It's really good at getting through Peacock zoning. So if I just sit here and commit to the zoning, I'm gonna get card out, and I'm gonna die. But if I'm trying to bait it, and I go for like this, I actually get to DP through it. And I get a punish on double, because I'm invuln. So things like that you have to be a little bit more careful about. There's a few characters that can do things like that against double car. Peacock specifically, if she's holding an item when she does it, does like 15, like it's literally a touch of death against duos. It's hilarious. Wow, I got level 3.
Nice.
So that's kind of a zoning rundown. Demoralizing getting combo from projectiles into Argus. Yeah, when you play against really good Peacocks, it gets even worse. So much worse. Because they'll do things like, you can put a Lenny down and start zoning. And if you end up getting hit... Oh my god. Can you not, please?
Well, you didn't do it.
I forgot to turn off the car.
You didn't do it.
But if you put this down and then you do an Argus, the Lenny will always explode at the end of Argus. And you actually get a full combo off that.
If Penny's good.
Yeah, if you're good. There you go. You actually get to combo off of it into resets. Yeah, sweeping to L George is dumb because L George is only... It's not safe enough for them to keep pushing buttons. But it's online, it's hard enough to punish that it's hecking annoying. I still think the dumbest thing she has is the happy birthday route with Lenny. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. It's something like that. Something like that, and then you can teleport either way, and they have to just guess. A happy birthday is when you hit both characters at the same time. So, I can show it best on Parasol. Fun fact, you can have taunt as an assist. Don't snipe me, please. So, if we're mid-screen, and I end up catching both Parasol and the assist, I just miss the assist button. I am good. So if I end up hitting both characters, I want to specifically do a route that keeps both characters in, so that I can... I'm bad. If I can keep both characters in and get them to the corner, then I can just kill the second character. So it's good to have a route that doesn't drop the assist out. If I go for tier stuff, Squiggly's gonna fall out and I'm not gonna get the kill on her. So that's a happy birthday. Happy birthdays are when you hit both characters and the route is the one that gets you to the corner the fastest. Pretty much. And that Peacock setup I was talking about, the reason it's dumb is because A, the George unscales out of the combo, so it's doing max damage. Does she have unbirthday stuff? Not that I know of. But that stuff started coming out when I was taking a break, so I might have missed it. Unbirthday is when you drop the combo on the assist, but not on the point character. So the scaling on the assist gets reset. But they're still in a combo, so they can't do anything about it.
That's so weird.
It's really good, but really difficult, and not everybody has one. But yeah, that Peacock thing, it unscales, it hits both characters. You will lose half your life from the assist, and then you'll lose the other half just from the Lenny, and it's hilarious. It's not a real reset, because she says different things depending on how she teleports. Fun fact. But it's real enough to get hit by it all the time. I've seen it in tournament many times. Alright, we got anything else in the chat going on question-wise? Anyone else got some... Steam's still not up. It's literally exploding.
It got shot.
They did. They took the dang shot.
Took the dang shot.
Recommendation for team sizes? The cool thing about Skullgirls... There ain't no open lobby. Steam's down you, heck.
Yeah, Steam's down. We're not actually doing it right now. We're doing like an open question and answers thing.
I'll do your question in a second, Robot. But the thing about team sizes is solos are really strong when they hit you, but it's extremely difficult for them to hit you. There's certain characters that are really good solo, like Solo Parasol's heckin' good. Solo Philia's heckin' good. If there's kind of a solid character and they hit you, you're just dead. They do too much damage, you get one reset, and then you're dead. Or sometimes not even that. Sometimes you are just dead.
Band will also just kill you and deal shit in the damage.
No, I'm not gonna say Band's a good solo.
Yeah, but Band's bad, yeah. Band, like, by himself is
So
bad.
the problem with playing a solo is you don't have assist to get in or keep yourself safe and neutral. So it's really, really high risk, but also really high reward. And the reason I say Band's not good solo, even though Band will just kill you straight up, he's not good solo because it's too hard for him to block mix-ups since everybody has instant overheads on him, and nothing he has other than Light Brass is safe. And if you commit to Light Brass, you're dropping combos. So, yeah, solo Peacock's heckin' good too.
Wasn't it Psycho that like plays
Psychopath?
Peacock?
Yeah,
Psychopath?
he hasn't played in a while.
I know, but he was insane. We don't know how. He had some crazy RNG with those item
Constant
drops.
road rollers.
He'd always get road roller, which is like the best one.
Other team stuff, I think Duo is the weakest when it comes to team sizes. Because you're only getting one assist for a lot of damage drop-off. It works if your team has enough synergy, but not a lot of duos have that much synergy. And I'm saying this as a person that plays duo. This team would be so much better if this was a trio. If this had like a double in the back, it would be so good. But I just don't. I just still play duo. Trio is also, you just win neutral for playing a trio. For existing, if the other person's not playing a trio, you win neutral. But you have to make them guess so many more times that it's easier for them to get out and you'll end up doing way less damage overall. But everything's still viable. It's whatever you want to do, you can make it work. I think Valentine is a god-awful solo character, but there's Outlaw Spike, who's probably the best Valentine, and he plays her solo, and he's insanely good. This game is great because you could probably play like backdash assist and get it to work competitively, because this game is stupid. I love it. There were other questions too. There's a few. How do you get in against Parasol's Philia? I like Parasol questions. If you guys couldn't tell, I play Parasol.
No, you don't. Like, I'm making sure that you don't. You're just not like me anymore.
No, heck you. So the thing about Philia is she has that really, really good pressure when she gets it close. The problem is getting in is hard because she has things like Stand Hard Punch that just sit perfectly in the range that you want to IAD in. This covers exactly the range you come in at. And it's a heavy counter hit too. That's not... That hurts a lot. She has other things too, like, you know, backing up with tier tosses. If you're approaching her from the front, you're going to get hit. She is so hard to get in on. But let me hit you with the secret, right? This is the secret tech against Parasol. Light Hairball is so dumb because she's so far above you that there's nothing you can do about it. Like, she's just so high up. I can't do anything about it. She's also, like, over pillar, so I can't, like... You know, pillar's not gonna work. She's still over pillar. You can do what you want when you light hairball. That is the secret to this matchup.
They're saying please no.
I know, it's because it's stupid.
Wait, are they the Parasol players that are saying no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, you can do like things like you know, jump, light hairball, come down, jump, medium punch. You can't do much about that. Like, she's gonna come down. Maybe if you get lucky, but that wasn't even a counter hit. You could have blocked that. Yeah, no. Philia, if she's doing light hairball, she's so much harder to hit. You have to be a little bit careful because when you commit to hairball, you can get sniped. But I don't get a combo off that without DHing. I can do this one first because this is easy. How do you deal with Fortuna's Parasol? Alt F4. There you go.
Alright, next question.
Next question. I saw somebody asking about practicing PBGCs. Let me find that real quick. What's a good way to practice PBGC for Band or Eliza? I can show you exactly how I practice PBGC. And it works with any character you want.
So Delph was asking, he's been going solo Val to learn matchups.
Yeah, I'm trying to go in like order, so I'll get to that after this.
Okay, because he was above that, so he was.
Was he?
Yeah.
What's a good way to practice? No, he's not. This is like, I had to scroll way up for this. Heck you.
But you started saying about how to deal with Fortuna's Parasol. Wait, what?
Well, yeah, I did that one because it was easy. It was 2 words.
Okay, fair enough.
Stop. You don't have variable. So the way I do it is I just have a Bella do a Dynamo, and you have to do a DP or a super or whatever during the Dynamo. That's how I practiced it, because she stays on you really well. The hits are kind of slow enough that you can do it. If you want a... That's how I practiced it, and they've added, since I practiced it, if you watch the top middle bit with all the buttons that show you, like, undizzy, when you push block, there's a split second where it flashes green. If you put in the input while it flashes green, that's when you get the PBGC. So that green flash is exactly when you PBGC. So, fun facts. That's probably how you'd want to practice that.
Where's this say?
At the very top middle, do you see, like, the fight stick layout?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I push block, it'll flash green for a half second. And that's when you can PBGC.
So weird looking.
Yeah. But I'm glad they added it. So I've been going solo Val to learn matchups. Is that the recommended path in order to learn? When it comes to Valentine specifically, I would not play her solo. Valentine is one of those characters that, unless you're Outlaw Spike, it's not going to work solo. The only reason Outlaw is really able to do it is because he's so good at getting the download on you that it looks like he's just making hard reads that work every time, but he knows more than hard reads. He's like reading your brain power. If you're going to be learning Val matchups, you do want another character. Probably with the assist you're going to run with. I don't know how you're going to play her, like Vile-based or neutral-based or whatever. But I would not run her solo. How do you deal with Peacock's Parasol? Alt F4. How do you deal with Parasol's Parasol? That's 7-3. How to deal with
Alt
Parasol
F4.
is banned. Alt F4. Parasol vs. Band. I used to think that Robo vs. Band was the worst matchup, and then Robo got... or Band got, like, slightly buffed. And Robo got, like, a little changed. I don't think it's the worst matchup anymore. Now that Band's parry, like, sucks him forward, I honestly think that Band vs. Parasol is the worst matchup. I can show you exactly why, too. This is dumb. Not enough people do this. I'm gonna show this off. I showed this on my stream once.
Why can't Philly be better than she is? Meh.
Philia is already so good. Wings winning majors with solo Philia.
That's why she can't be better than she is.
Is there something similar for reversal timing? I don't think so. For the PBGC thing. I think that's only for PBGC. I know in hit stun, it also shows you when you can band parry. And like the hit stun bar at the bottom. So that's fun. But yeah, if you want something fun, this Parasol mix-up is the reason why I bet you can do this mid-screen too. But that sequence right there, I'm bad. It comboed, but that right there, that is dumb. That was a plus unblock overhead, which you can go into a 6-hit fuzzy. You know, she's allowed to. That's 6 overheads that can be fast followed at any point to go lower grab. But it gets dumber, alright? It's about to get a whole lot dumber. You think you're stealing it now? It's gonna be worse. A fuzzy is when you're allowed to do instant jumps and hit them overhead. Usually they have to be out of hit stun for you to hit them like that, but Band is big enough that pretty much every character can just jump and push buttons and it's an instant overhead. Also, yeah, there's a glossary. That's helpful. But yeah, no, the setup is not dumb enough yet. We're gonna try to beat extend. Okay? We're gonna beat extend out of this. I'm bad. Oh, wait, nope, I accidentally made a combo. I'm bad. Hold on. I haven't done this in a minute. Alright, this guy's too good for me. He keeps hitting me. It's safe jump speed extend, and you get a full combo. It's not dumb enough yet. Still, we're not done yet. What?
Who needs Steam to be online when you can just simulate online play like this?
We're still not done yet. What if you SSJ? What happens if you SSJ? SSJ's, you know, it's not like the invuln thing, so safe jump's not gonna work, right? Ain't gonna work. Can't safe jump it. Sure would be weird if you just dropped the combo immediately.
Would be very weird.
Sure would be strange if you just... Oh, wait. No, stop. I can do this, don't worry. I play this character. No, I play this character, it's okay. Look. You get trade with the tears and you get a full combo.
That's disgusting.
It's so stupid.
I forgot about this. I remember you.
So this is a reset that beats both of Band's smash options, gets full combos on both, and you can hit confirm it to get a 6-hit overhead mix-up that can go lower throw at any point. This matchup sucks. Does this beat Bayoarm? It doesn't even work on Bayo. Bayo's not big enough. You can't do that route.
Only works on Band because Band's a huge.
Yeah, this is Band only. Who's the worst in the game? Painwheel, and only because heck you. But I actually think Painwheel's the worst in the game. I think Painwheel only does as well as she does because nobody knows the matchup. Because nobody plays her.
With 4 supers in the air, Voon.
No, that thing sucks. Can you do it against double? I actually haven't tried it against double. You might be able to. Double's also quite tall.
It's mostly because you don't have the meter for it, Trigo. You're bad, that's why.
Theoretically, it beats both Car and Bomber. I don't know who's mashing Car, but, you know, if they are. No, wait, no, you're mashing Car. Yeah, I can DP. I play this game. It looks like the jump medium kick detonates the tier. Yeah, it's not gonna work on double. Unfortunate.
You just the offline mode, hey.
Neutral jump instead of forward jump? It won't work mid-screen. There's a mid-screen variant of this too. No, it's still not gonna work. So yeah, that band setup I was showing isn't just corner. It's just easier to do in the corner. It's such a... You only need that to win. It's kind of like that one double mix with jump hard kick into crouch hard punch, flush step. That thing's also dumb. That's like the only thing you need. I like how this is like the most viewers we've had for Get Gr8 in like a long while. And it's just me in training room. How do you play Steam? Alt F4.
Wait, no, hold on. I think that's how that one works.
We like this, dude. I'm kind of tempted. I'm having a good time. I like nerding out about this game.
Penny does this on her stream when she's left.
Yeah, I actually do this. I was doing this yesterday, trying to get a Bella Robo TOD.
Watch Penny stream then, yes.
Still couldn't do it. Was doing a really stupid route and still wasn't working. Even had Sev helping me. Couldn't do it.
Man, the server ID has me steamed. Good
Delph,
job,
I missed
Delph.
you. But don't make me regret it. Got your 2 reset deaths and round start 3v2. That's dope. Parrot, jump, light punch, still combo on Fortune without launch? What? You mean like us?
What did you tell us, Abby?
Yeah, forward hard punch battle butt will do more, but it's so much harder to do. Because for the sweep into battle butt, you can just hit forward in the assist button and it'll work. But forward hard punch has a completely different timing. And you're going from forward to charge, rather than down back.
Yeah, but it's not Freddy people signed up, Abby.
All I hear is excuses. Yeah, so fun fact about this game, right? I don't know how many people here play Parasol. But I'm going to talk about this anyway, because I talked about it on stream last night.
Hopefully nobody plays Parasol.
For any charge character, it works. For things like her forward hard punch routes, people get freaked out because you're doing forward hard punch into charges. So it's like a forward to back or forward to down. You can actually buffer it like heck. I need to turn this off. You can buffer it like heck. So I'm doing forward hard punch during the medium kick animation. You can see on my inputs on the left how early I'm doing it. And that's how much time it gives you to charge. Like, this should never be dropped with how much time you have to charge that, as long as you buffer it. The hard part is when you start doing raw forward hard punch to tier. That's heckin' difficult. Feel personally attacked? Well, you're bad. Show people how to punish Bayo jump hard punch? Yeah, right. I can do that.
Like in the Skullgirls Get Gr8 where we call people bad.
Well, in Swaggo's case, it's true, so...
Yeah, in Swaggo's case it is true, yeah.
I'm doing Fortune because Fortune's the easiest one to do it with, because her jab is dumb. Fun fact, Fortune and Philia have the fastest jabs in the game. Nope, you're not allowed to blitzer. So this thing? That thing kills everybody online. This is the worst thing ever. You can try to push a button, heck it. Sometimes he just crosses you up. He gets a combo. Heck it. Try to push a button, don't matter. He's up forwarding. You can still punish this. Because if you jump with him, and you land before him, you're actually thrown out of block stun by landing on the ground.
Seems working now.
Seems working now? I don't know if we're gonna do Get Gr8 at this point, because it's been an hour.
Yeah. And we've been doing the Penny like lab stream.
Yeah.
Let's keep doing it then.
If you're at the
People
tip, it still works. you just have to get a bit more creative with it, so you'd have to, like, land cancel into DP or something. But land cancel is how you punish it. I'm just being bad. I haven't fought a Bayo in so long. Oh my god.
Cue the Holly choir music. Steam's back.
Alright, ignore the fact that I'm not doing it. Line cancel it. Yeah. It's being... because I did a bunch of those. So if I do like this, that means I get to punish this. So that lets me punish him pushing any buttons. So even though that would normally be a true block string, I get to counter hit him out now. And that works with other normals too, like double jump hard punch, you can... or not jump hard punch, what am I thinking of? Parasol jump hard punch, that works. It'll work with things like that. Ginju09, thanks for the raid! Welcome. We're probably gonna skip the actual matchups today, just because, you know, it's been an hour and Steam wasn't being happy. But
for people who are new to the stream, like, this isn't usually what happens, but Steam was just being...
yeah, this is normally like the opposite of what happens. Normally we have people in lobby, you do like 3 flat games, you help people out watching their play, you know, go watch the VODs back, get better, dope. Steam is back for us, so we could just continue. The problem is we're already an hour in, and I also have other commitments I need to do. So if we start now, it'd be like 3 hours? Maybe? Not... But we can keep doing this, too. Yeah, we can also just open lobby. That's also an option.
Yeah, open lobby seems to be like the best idea
here.
Call
Draco. Draco's MIA. We took support from him in League last night, now he's mad at us.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do an open lobby. I'm not gonna have no Steam link, no nothing. I'm just gonna make it open, no private slots. So, you know, queue up and junk.
I'm not joining because I'm awful.
Yeah, but that goes without saying.
I mean, no. Heck you. Not even getting to play. Heck you.
So we're just gonna play for a little bit, is the plan, I think. And if you guys actually did like this, maybe I'll talk to Crank about doing it more. Because I also enjoyed doing this. Alright, you always got a message to send with these deflectors. I've been playing this game for 2 days, I'm hot trash. Unfortunately, I've known people... I've played this game for like 3 years, and I'm hot trash too. This game is so hard. Okay, listen to people. Maybe we should start a podcast. Call it The Lab.
I thought there was already a podcast called The Lab.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably about, like, chemicals.
Or like, Skullgirls Get Listened.
I think there was a Skullgirls podcast at one point.
Yeah.
I think recently, Fenster and Softy were on a podcast talking about Skullgirls. Like, yesterday. You want to watch them do rent? Yeah, I guess that's true. Stream podcast.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like what whenever me, Crank, and Penny are like streaming it, or like on like for posting.
Yeah. So the lore for everybody: when Crank's here, us 3 are Team Wednesday, since we commentate the Wednesday tournaments. Also, fun fact: if you enjoyed this stream, every Wednesday at 8 PM EST, we also just run tournaments straight up with monthly prize pools and junk. This stream is non-profit, so any donations we get also go towards that, because, you know, it's cool. But yeah, Team Wednesday, we have a reputation for not actually talking about the matches and just podcasting the Skullgirls in the background.
There's Skullgirls happening in the background, and we talked about the most random things.
Yeah, we talk about, like, stuffed Twinkies. Twinkies?
Yep.
Twizzlers. Hey, Selfish Kid. I have to fight Yo-Yo? This guy sucks.
He jumps a lot.
This guy just keeps jumping.
This ends now.
Gentlemen and ladies, showtime!
Oh, I was backdashing. Oops. Hey, that's not how you do that. Yeah. Fun fact, nothing you can do about that. This matchup sucks.
I am Penny. I play Parasol. All my matchups suck.
I mean, they do. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Gingy, you'll never do those crazy shit if you don't believe in yourself.
Burst me, you won't. Burst me, you won't. Burst me, you won't. Burst me, you won't. Do it! Alright, I died before he did it. I'll get hit by that every time. Man, that was a crazy assist call. That was a free double snap. But I know Yo-Yo ain't afraid. We've been over this. Heck. Heck. Hey, you know anti is supposed to be used to anti-aiming.
No, variant. I just can't do it because you said the forbidden words, so you did. That's why I got deleted, so heck you.
Tried to keep it to level 3. Why do a down back setup when you know he jumps? I don't know, because I'm bad.
Just QC Hydra, you're good to go then.
Also, I've been playing Tekken for like weeks.
Yeah, Tekken is... Yeah,
And Tekken's such a hard game that it's so hard to switch.
Tekken has forced me not to want to jump as much, to be honest.
Yes, because jumping heck sucks.
In any game.
This game is easier with hitbox? I don't like it on pad. I'll say that. I use fight stick. Wow.
Use a racing wheel.
Is he waiting pillar?
Or you could use a very classic controller, a shoebox. That was a good one. Or a stock full body pillow. There's some good fight sticks out there.
Wait, the fact you didn't get hit by that is nuts.
What, by the butcher?
Yeah. Thanks for the character, I suppose.
At the same time, Genji, it's like whatever you feel comfortable with. So it is. Like, there's people who play this game on keyboard. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. listen carefully, you can hear the frantic fight stick of Penny as she focuses on her match.
Wow, really? Thanks for the character, I guess.
Your boss won't be so merciful.
Player one.
There was actual neutral in that game. Neutral in my Skullgirls? What is this?
And if you listen carefully, you can hear that Yo-Yo is still pressing the up button and jumping.
Run up DP looking. Jump hard punch or make you blind. I ain't blocking, you whiffed that. I've been playing nothing but Tekken. That game's all about punishing whiff junk.
Physical.
It's all about punishing with junk. I don't like playing Tekken with Penny. Please save me.
I misinputted jump hard kick because I'm dead. You have the double set? Alright. Slow it down a little bit. Ooh, grab!
So when are we having the Bad Rats tournament?
Always. That's every week.
Every week. Okay, cool.
オッケー、勝負あったわね。
Every week is for bad rats.
No, that's the win Bad Rats. But I mean, like, to actually play it.
Yeah, I have a bit of a reputation for burst beats. I like my burst beats.
Don't press buttons while you're getting hit. It's a mistake.
Sam, I don't want to hear you say that.
No, it's a mistake. It doesn't mean I don't make it.
Hey, you get to fight my Eliza next time we play.
I can give advice, I just don't have to take my own advice.
You get to fight my Eliza.
No.
Who I think got nerfed.
No, I don't want to fight your Eliza.
What? Still probably better than
Come on.
Zafina.
No.
Eliza's move list is actually really short. I'm surprised. It's only like 70 moves.
Only.
I mean, this is Tekken. The average character has like
Yeah.
110. The hard characters have 170.
Sam teach me bands. If I could teach you stuff, I would, friend. I know, like, a B&B, if you can even call it that, and that's it. One of the reasons why I'm actually a co-host, why I'm like good for a co-host, is I usually forget a lot of stuff that a beginner should know. So I end up just like asking it on stream and everything just to make sure people know. I know the game well, and I remember everything once it's like told politely, but
Oops, ran out of undizzy.
A pathetic imposter.
oops, all under the help. You think you get to press buttons against Penny? That's her whole game plan.
Yeah, my favorite thing, not just fighting games, in any game, my plan is to make sure that nobody else has any fun.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Control deck.
Yeah. Control in general.
League
Big
of-
buttons, disjointed buttons.
League of Legends?
Blitzcrank.
Me. Yep, let's thank you.
Beat on him. Ramus.
Yeah, I suppose Ram is
Beat on him.
Like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna make sure you don't play the game as you beat on me and I beat on you.
I fight Para better as Para. No, the mirror sucks. The mirror's 7-3. Parasol wins 7 out of 3 times. That's wrong for so many different reasons. I actually made a matchup chart for Parasol a few days ago. See if I can find it.
Penny loves playing against me in fighting games because it goes one of either two ways. It's either I get tilted or she gets tilted.
There you go. Who gets first JLP? Or who throws the first tier?
Quiet on the set. Go.
Yeah, that's word. Normally, you don't actually want to spend the brass there, or the SSJ, because the silent stun has a butt ton of scaling. That ain't safe, but I can't dash, so it's fine. Oh, my tag! Alright.
I mean, it doesn't matter here because solo band does so much damage regardless.
Yeah, it's the rock, paper, scissors game, but because it's a solo band, you're allowed to. So if he guesses right, you know, you just lose so much health. I'm surprised that sweep hit. Oh my god, what? I wasn't jumping. Alright, alright. Sometimes you get rock, paper, scissors, that's fine.
You're not playing the rock, paper, scissors game, Penny?
Yeah, it's... The thing about solo band, that's what I was saying about solo band earlier. When you get the reads and they end up working, they die. But as soon as you get the wrong one, you lose all your health because nothing is safe. But, you know, when you get them right, you get them right. That's why solo band's so popular.
Drag Trap's so happy for...
Dude, it's hype to see me lose.
It really is. I'm not proud of fuck, I'm happy, Penny. Good job, Penny. I just lost feel.
Fine. This band. That happens.
Okay, good.
The character's made to do.
Yeah. Good. Great Tap, you keep talking like that, Phil. You're gonna have to ban that.
Yeah, Big Man's allowed to play songs on his trumpet.
For my kingdom.
It's cool.
Gentlemen, and ready, set.
Like he has a level 5 super Damiel, where like he freezes time and he gets like a long moment to like just like play a song while the meter drains. So usually like the big hype one is like if they have 5 meter, a lot of people want them to finish with that super. And then they end it with the tuba. Have you ever seen those videos, Penny, of like the way that the dude edits it? He does like full songs with big band instruments.
Yeah.
Like he even does like the giant steps into the songs.
Yeah. Those are
really
float around on Twitter a lot. Skullgirls always felt overwhelming for me. That's because it is. This game's hard. This is, other than Tekken, this is probably the hardest game I've ever played. Which sucks because it was also like my first one. But this game's also really, really good when you get into it. Heckin' fun.
Look at you, Robot, being a genuinely nice person.
Nah, heck that.
Get that shit out of here.
Nice in the SGC? Come on. You know better.
Go away.
Disappointed. No, but real talk, the Skullgirls community is really nice. They're really cool.
We're very family.
They're really cool. Alright, after this one, I gotta leave. Just kidding, Skullgirls has decided this one's not happening.
After this one, which has just happened.
Well, that was a close one. I really liked when Yo-Yo just mashed jump. Thanks everybody for watching Skullgirls Get Great. This was kind of an oddity stream, but next week should be back to basics, back to the actual stream. So don't be afraid to sign up again. Yo-Yo, what the heck is your picture? I always thought it was Bella. What is that?
It looks like honestly, every time I've seen this picture, it looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't know why, from what I can see.
I need to actually open it. It's okay, I don't know what that is. Yeah, Skullgirls has great art. The problem is they can't make a new one because of some rights and monies and legal jumbo. So unfortunately, I don't think they're going to make a second one, unless Indivisible does really, really well. But yeah, next week, back to normal, Get Great. Maybe I'll talk to Crank about doing this more often and just sitting in training room. If it's me doing it, I'm sure he won't have a problem. Probably. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Also, remember to tune in this Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST for the Be Great tournament, where you play for seeding. This Wednesday is the start of a new month, so rack up those wins, get good seeding for the end of the month, and then win that monies or bad reds, depending on how bad you do.
Did we cancel the meme version of the tournament, where one of the weeks was just a weird one?
Did that when there was a 5th Wednesday in the month. And then people really liked them, so we started doing them the first week, and then they had people stop showing up. So next month we'll probably have another team tournament or something, but because there's a 5th Wednesday. Also remember, tune in tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. EST for CEOTAKU Top 8. Go tell Crank that he's the best, because he's on commentary. That guy's cool. We don't deserve Crank.
I mean...
More like Crank doesn't deserve us.
No, I mean, we deserve Crank. I'm sick of not having anything good happen. We deserve him.
Nah. Well, Crank doesn't deserve us.
No, he does.
Yeah, go show Crank love. Crank's really good at casting. He's got that radio voice. Much better than my 14-year-old voice. I swear I'm not 14. I'm at least 15. That's also not true. Heckin' 23. Yeah, we're gonna turn this thing off because that's how you end a stream.
Oh,
I've heard. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Strange.